Hello, America.
I'm Lynn.
And I'm Danny, and welcome to RV America.
Welcome back.
That's right. On our last video, we got to share with you the 6 keys to a successful first trip. We'll link that video down below. But one thing we didn't tell you is, where did we stay? So we knew we had some decisions to make because the trip was 10 hours long there and 10 hours long back. And if you remember our rule of 3, decided that we must not travel over 300 miles in a day.
That's exhausting.
Right. And we always want to try to get to our campsite by 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Because no one wants to set up camp in the dark.
And then we never want to travel like that 3 days in a row.
Makes him grumpy.
What? Okay. We did say we were going to tell it all here, but
yep.
okay. So what we want to do today is tell you about the 3 places that we're able to camp, right?
Right.
So, as I said, we had a decision to make, and the first thing I said, let's boondock.
Yeah, he wanted to boondock. He wanted to spend the first night of our vacation in a Walmart parking lot. This trip that I had really been looking forward to. I have no doubt that I will spend time in a Walmart parking lot in our camper. And I have no doubt that I'll be doing that and I'll feel comfortable with it and everything. But I'm just not there yet. I'm not ready to spend the night in the Walmart parking lot in my pajamas.
A lot of people go to Walmart in their pajamas.
Got me there.
Yeah. So we thought about the Cracker Barrel, but then it hit us. We'd been reading up on and learning about Boondockers Welcome. We were going to use it later on as we got into our retirement years. You see that you pay one-time fee of $50 per year, and then after that you get to stay for free at different host locations. And it's just a great way to have a place to stop as you're traveling from one destination to the other.
Different hosts have different amenities, and some hosts have water and electric, and some people charge a small fee, $5 or $10 for that, and then others say we don't want your money, but it's tradition to, or it's expected to leave them just a little gift of some sort. Yeah,
just a little token of appreciation, a thank you. Some don't want that even, I've read. But
when we signed up, we had to fill out an application online that told a little bit about ourselves. So we put in our application that we had a Shih Tzu puppy that traveled with us. It's kind of a vetting process because you are staying in these people's driveways most of the time. And the people, then we went online and we said, okay, we want to know if we can come stay at your house. And when we did, they messaged us back right away and they were like, we have 2 Shih Tzus of our own and we can't wait to meet Bella.
Yeah, so Bella helps us out again. Everybody loves the puppy. So they took our reservation. We traveled the halfway. It happened to be the halfway mark, so we traveled there. And Lynn was actually driving the RV the second half of that trip, so we took turns. And you want to take it from there?
Yeah, we pulled up, and we had called him when we got off the main road. And then we pulled up, and when we pulled up, he was already waiting outside for us and couldn't wait for us to get set up so we could go sit. We sat on their patio and had a really nice chat, got to know them a little bit, and they got to know us a little bit. And I would definitely go back there again. Bella, our puppy dog, really loved staying there. They had a huge fenced-in yard, and they let her run everywhere. She was running with their dog. And it's funny story, but when we first went into their backyard, they had a doggy gate that went into their sunroom and then into the house, and Bella just took off following the other dogs and went right on over into the house, which really kind of freaked me out, you know, because she's in a stranger's house and I know there are other dogs in it, so I didn't know what she would do. And Pat looked at me and she just threw her hand up at me and she goes, dogs are allowed, free roam, humans are not.
We realized we had full hookup, electric, water, and there was even sewer there if we needed it. We didn't use it that day. But it's neat that these places that will offer you part of their property, their driveway, their acreage, to pull up and just stay overnight while you're going from one destination to the next. And we got up the next morning, 8 o'clock bright and early, and got on the road. So. Yep.
Headed on out to our next destination, which was our final place that we were camping for the trip. It was a KOA campground in Harrisonburg, Shenandoah Valley.
Yes. So our friends Debbie and Jerry, hey Deb, hey Jerry, wanted to meet us at a point, so we met there, and it was a nice campground with all the amenities that you would think they'd have. It had the restaurant, the laundry, the shower room. They had just opened everything back up in Virginia for the campground, so we were lucky to get that place. And they had a fishing pond. What else they have?
They had a dog park, and then there was a nice trail that went up through the woods.
Oh yeah, got a mile walk on there. So it's just a nice place. Plenty of campgrounds level places, and right in the middle of we can go either way to get to Shenandoah Park. So it was just a great time we had there.
And ladies, word of advice: if you want to get out of doing any of the cooking when you go camping, especially when things are shut down the way they were, because we ate every meal at the camper except for, well, we even ate the takeout meal at the camper. Go with someone who has just got themselves a new Blackstone grill. Jerry cooked every single meal that was cooked. It was great.
Breakfast.
Debbie and I had vacation.
Breakfast and lunch. Breakfast and dinner. So that led us to traveling home. And what did we decide to do on the way home?
On the way home, we did Moochdocking. We went and stayed in the driveway of my brother Darren and his wife Janie.
Right. So Moochdocking, for you that don't know about it, is where you stay at a friend's or a family's house, and they give you hookups, whatever you might need. We had electricity. We could have got water or sewer there, but all that we needed that night was electricity. And it was just a great time to spend time together and catch up with each other. They had just had an addition to their to the roof line and put a outdoor full chimney fireplace. And
We had a fire.
Just a beautiful
nice.
time to catch up and spend time together. So that was great to be able to mooch dock.
Yeah.
So it's wonderful.
Yeah, our purpose with going back through there and stopping was we celebrated Father's Day early with my dad, since we were in the area anyways, which was really nice.
Yeah, it's just good to see your father on right before Father's Day and spend a little time with him, and that was just a good time had by all. But
this allowed us to try out 3 different ways of camping on our very first really big trip.
Right, so that was unique, and we know there's other places such as Harvest Host. We're really interested in trying that, and we also know there's federal land such as U.S. Forest camping, and then camping on the Bureau of Land Management grounds. So we are looking forward to trying all those things.
So that brings us to the question of the day.
Well, before you get to your question of the day, something just hit me.
What's that?
You notice every one of your boondocking involves electricity? Have you really found out about boondocking yet?
Maybe not, but I'm happy.
So, yes, your question of the day.
Okay, my question of the day is, in the comments below, tell us about your boondocking experience, camping experience, or mooching experience that kind of sticks out in your mind where you had just an exceptional time. Or
Right. We'd love to have your comments below, so please do that. And we also ask that you like our videos if you enjoyed it.
And click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss anything.
That's right. We want you to follow us along on our adventure. And if you click that notification bell, you'll be the first one to get to see our next video.
Right. And our adventure has just begun.
That's true. So let's close out with,
God bless and many safe travels.
and until next time.